Well, we're going to start right off with the buffering, it looks like. Usually, it'll give me 10 minutes before it starts doing that. So, Happy New Year. Got one watching. Who is that? Hey, Rick. Happy New Year. How are you? Well, it looks like we're going to be going off and on and buffering all kinds of neat stuff tonight. Hey, Rand. Happy New Year. I thought it would be kind of sparse tonight. People without out celebrating and all that kind of stuff, Or at least, out for dinner or something. Hope you're not out in the bar all night. I'm fine, Rick. Thank you. I don't know why the smoke is going across the camera tonight. Looks like I'm the one that's in the pool hall. Hey, Chen. Good to see you. I didn't think you'd be coming in. Skippy? What do you mean, Skippy? No, not yet. Rand, not yet. I haven't even been out to the shed for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, I guess. It's been really, really cold at night. I took the heater in out of the shed and brought it in the motorhome. So, I mean, it's been, like down around 17, 18 degrees at night. So, I haven't even been out there. And now it's raining and we're supposed to get snow tonight. So, we'll see. What are you doing now, Ram? Are you chasing women? You're not chasing women, are you, Ram? Your wife will have a fit about that, I think. All right, guitar. I used to play a little bit now and then. Not anymore. Can't make my fingers work like that now. I think you went around that corner a while back, Chen. Da-dum-dum. I just had to get that one in. Sorry. Ah, okay. Yeah, that works. Guitars and campfires, that's yeah, that works. Little banjo and little harmonica. Sitting home with the dogs. Poor Rick. I know you said that the more you're around people, the more you like to be around your dogs. I thought that was funny. Yeah, I got a bunch of them out there. Shit. Hello, Betty. Betty, do I know you? Or, how should I put it? Do I know you personally, or? Well, let's just not even go there. You've been leaving some comments. Not that I don't appreciate it, but I wouldn't know what to do anyway, Betty. Sorry. What you see is what you get, pretty much. Oh, it is? I didn't know that. Darn. See, you're not too old to learn something, huh? Larry! Happy New Year! I had to put my face in a coffee cup. Inside joke. I got the cup a little bit too close to the potter's wheel. And I didn't notice it. Now it's dried on there pretty good. No, I'm really not. Hot Chin, I'm really not sweet. Happy New Year to you too, Betty. Betty, is that your real picture? Or was that taken a few years ago, or what's the deal? You're a cutie, that's for sure. I guess I should knock that off. I was told before that I should watch how I talk to women. Some of you might remember that. I think I was out on the mountain when that happened. Somebody said I should watch how I talk to women. I was talking to Darlin. I've been calling her Darlin for 4 years. Very pretty lady, Betty. And don't start it, Chin. See? Tell me I don't know that man, guys. I say, don't start it, Chin, before he even says anything. Yeah, I know, Larry. I haven't been a baby in a long time. I've been called other things on the other end of the scale a few times since baby. Yeah, a little while, huh? I go back and I listen to that song that I did for you there every now and then. Just a little reminisce. I did a video to go along with it too, but I can't find that. I don't know what happened to it. Sure. Yeah, it's okay, Betty. You can find my email address on my channel page in the About section. Just look up one Tiliman. Yeah, feels like it, huh? Now, it ain't soft hands that I get. It gets all dried out and they hurt. They get all cracked. I gotta use hand lotion on them all the time. Alrighty, that's fine, Betty. Backwoods. Happy New Year, bud. Are you going? You taking off now? Okay. Well, it's good to see you. We do this every Monday night, Betty. You're welcome here anytime. I didn't do one last week because it was Christmas Eve and I was busy, so uh, I decided I better do it this time on New Year's Eve. No, no, I can guarantee I will not be awake at midnight, though. Nah, you guys are welcome to email me anytime you want. I just told you how to find it. I haven't had a stalker for a long time. Okay, Chen. Glad to see you. I'm glad you did stop by, though. Appreciate it. I'm wondering if Gavin will show up. Probably not. He's got kids, so he's probably out celebrating or something. Feeling kind of naked. Won't have any blue guys. Chris is not going to be here. I guess he has a big gig he's got to do tonight. He said like 300 people or something. Yeah, supposed to start snowing about 8 o'clock here. So, about 6:20 now. So, we'll see. It's supposed to snow all night. Man, part of tomorrow. So, if it does, it's been raining all day, so most of the day. So if it does, I'll be out there with the camera in the morning, that's for sure. Thank you, Chin. That's in the video, below the video here. And your check's on the way. Check's in the mail, Jen. Where are you at, Rick? I don't remember. I think you said one time, but I don't remember where it was. What area or state? Yeah, backwoods. When I was younger, it was we'd celebrate and party, all the way up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And as I got older, it was nice just take the family out for a nice dinner. Make a reservation at a nice restaurant and have a really nice dinner, and then go home. And now I don't even go out to eat. I just sit home instead. Backwoods Bungalow. Welcome. Oh, okay, Arkansas. For some reason, I thought you were in Arizona. I don't know why. What time is it there, Backwoods Bungalow? It's probably pretty early morning, isn't it? Yeah, that's right, Rambler. Yeah, I figured it was probably early there. Did you? I guess you've already celebrated your New Year's, huh? I used to have a friend pretty good friend in Australia, and they were always talking about how they're always ahead of us all the time, and they quit talking about that when I said, if anything's going to happen, you're going to hit it, you're going to get it first, and they quit talking about that. A little bit, bungalow. You got backwoods Rambler and backwoods bungalow, so I'm gonna have to call you bungalow, I guess. A little bit. I'm starting to learn to center. I figured out that I've been using too big of a ball of clay to be starting with. So I put a smaller one up there, and I can get it centered, and I can pretty much pull it out. I'm just having trouble getting it, to pull up now. All right, I get it a little too thin and I tear it. So, but I'm practicing. I'll get it. Sooner or later, I'll get it. Oh, thanks, Rick. But don't tell me that. I'm not supposed to know. You can throw a little hint now and then. But I did see that anyway. Thank you, though. Oh, that's pretty cool, Bungalow. Are you allowed to have fireworks? I'm pretty naive about that kind of stuff. Can you have fireworks or no? Yes. I'm not supposed to have, friends, relatives, and acquaintances are not supposed to be using the. I mean, you can use the link all you want. I just don't get a commission if they figure we're friends. I try to tell them everybody that logs into my YouTube channel is my friend. There's a difference. They said, I don't know, whatever. Oh, that's cool. That's good then. And then it comes to fireworks, I'm pretty much a pyromaniac. I remember when I was young, you could buy them all year long in Wyoming. And we used to get those 2-inch cherry bombs. Oh man, did they make some noise! Take a 55-gallon barrel, cut the lid off, and put it up on the knee. And we lived up on a hill, and point that barrel down there towards the town and throw a big old cherry bomb in it. Last year I built a couple of pretty good sized ones that normally I don't. They're just small little cook fires. Hey Cajun, Happy New Year. I don't know. There's about 2 foot of snow up where I go. Usually there's not that much, but this year they're getting some pretty good snow, and they're going to have another foot, I guess, today or tonight and tomorrow and the next day. So they don't maintain that road up there. September 1st, that's the end of it. So if you get caught in there, you're there till springtime or until a thaw. So if I go, it's not going to be up there. Talking about going to the RTR, and I'm still up in the air over that. So I don't know. Oh, good, man. Good idea. Hey, Larry. You were always asking about Alan. I finally got an email from him the day before yesterday, I guess, and he was saying that everything's the same. He's he's not doing too well. He says that he's pretty weak and fatigued, and he's gonna sell his trailer. He said he's done with doing that. He said he can't get out there and do the, get it set up and get it hooked up and all that. So he's just gonna sell it. And, he's just gonna hang around the house. He's said that he was trying to get an appointment with an oncologist up there in Vegas, and I guess they kept putting it off and putting it off. So he said he was going to contact his primary care doctor as soon as the holidays are over, and then see if he can't get an appointment with a different one. But he's still, still the same symptoms and all. So, I told him just take it easy. He told me to tell everybody he said hi. Yeah, Bungalow, it's the 302 V8. 302 two-barrel. A little bit underpowered, but it gets pretty good fuel mileage with the camper on it. So I get about between 12 and sometimes I'll get 13. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Rick. Have a good evening. Be safe, and Happy New Year to you. You're welcome, Larry. Hi, Deborah. I didn't see you come in. Happy New Year to you. Supposed to slam the door when you come in so everybody knows you're in. Be right back, guys. You're not a slammer, huh? Okay. I watch some of those other YouTubers, that do the live streams and that, and the chat will fly by so fast you can't read hardly anything. So this is about right. This, 12, 13 people, and the chats just go kind of steady, but not real fast. So I get a chance to read some of it. Hey, Danny, welcome. Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, the 302 is a little bit underpowered. It'll drop down into first gear most of the time going up the last big hill, and it'll get pretty warm too in the summertime. So I have to kind of take it easy with it. Lately, I've been going up pretty much empty and then set up camp and then go get water and groceries and that, so I don't have to pull the hill so much. Being so heavy. I can get water very close up there, so that's what the heaviest is. I'll get 25, 30, 35 gallons of water. That's good for a month and a half, or sometimes 2 months if I'm watching it. And just, you have to be conservative with it. I know bungalow. I went last year, and I went with a friend last year, and you know, I'm much preferred to not be around that many people. Introverted as all get out, so I'm pretty happy. My favorite quote thing to say bungalow is it's not that I don't like people, I just like them better when I can't see them. Okay, Larry, good to see you. Well, boy, if you come around this area, you ain't going to find it, Danny. It's been in the mid-teens at night down here up in this part of Arizona. It's east central Arizona. Supposed to be snowing here in about an hour and a half. I don't see anything out there yet, so supposed to snow all night and most of the day tomorrow. The ground's still kind of warm, so it probably won't stay too long. It warms up to, like 50 or so in the daytime, so. That's good sleeping weather right there, Ran. Yeah. Deborah, when people start coming in like that, I'll pack up and leave. I'll go find someplace else. Well, it is a movie quote, but it wasn't a Western. I don't remember what the movie was now. But, it's good for all kinds of movies. Good for me, too. Yeah, Chris is always sending me little messages on Facebook all the time telling me, it's 60 degrees, it's 70 degrees, and all that stuff. Trying to make me jealous. Oh, yeah, Chris is in Florida, by the way. Yeah, that works too. I'm sure you guys have heard me say it before, but this last year when I was up there where I always go, it been a lot more people. And usually I could sit up there for, a month at the same spot and hardly see anybody, see a ranger go by every now and then. But, and they didn't even look at me. They'd just drive by, putting in their hours. But this, last year, there's a bunch of people up there. Not a lot of etiquette either. I don't know, Deborah. I keep saying, yeah, I'm gonna go, and then later I'll think about it. No, I don't want to do that, and it's back and forth and back and forth. And if I'm leaning towards the other side of the fence, I may not go. I don't know. Yeah, I had a heart attack a couple of years ago too, Danny, and things aren't quite the same as they used to be. How long has it been, guys? 2 years or 3 years? Hey, good old boy. Haven't seen you for a while. Welcome. Happy New Year. Okay. We'll see what happens with that remark. I don't know. I just was sitting here, bungalow, and you know, not camping, and just staring at the walls. And I just started watching videos on YouTube about it, and I thought that looks pretty cool. Maybe I could do that and try that. So I got me a potter's wheel and put a shed together in the back, and the first couple 3 days I was out there for hours. Uh, you know, but yeah, I'm not going to give up on it. I get better every time I get out there and do it. I get a little better at it. So I know Gavin's been talking about he wants a cup. He's always I got to send him the first cup that I think is worth sending. I told him I could send him a cup now if he didn't mind it, coffee running out the bottom of it, and only about an inch and a half tall and no handle. DJ, how are you? I saw the second video. Uh, was that one fun? I have to ask you, was that one fun? Because I thought the other one was fun. I understand that using your car wasn't fun, but the rest of it was. So I thought I'd just ask you personally, was the second one fun? What happened with the car anyway, DJ? Just the road was really flooded. They just did slide off the road or something? Okay, I was going to send you a note or send you a comment when I saw it. Say, well, this one was fun, but I thought, no, maybe I better not. Just wait and see first. I'm getting some S cracks on it, bungalow. So I'm not compressing the floor as good as I should, I guess. I got one up though. It was about 2 inches high, I guess, but it was pretty thin and it started to tear in the center. So I just quit with it. Yeah, if it anywhere in the L.A. area, boy, that's not a place to be if you don't want to be around people. And then there's the mother-in-law. Yeah, I bet. The last couple of years in Arizona, if you try to cross a flooded wash and get stuck like that, or get pushed off the road, Yeah, Highway Patrol has to call a tow truck, and then they fine you for it. Pretty good fine, $1,000 or something like that. When I was going to high school at Bungalow, they didn't have that option. It was just wood shop, metal shop, and auto shop, and that's all there was. That's all they offered. But I guess nowadays you can get all kinds of stuff, ceramics and all kinds of extra curriculums. Yeah, I heard you tell that cop that you were gonna complain about it, DJ. Okay, Deborah. It's pretty hard for us to behave, but we'll try. And Happy New Year to you. Enjoy your movie. Good to see you in here. Behave. Oh, yeah. Me? Uh-uh. So somebody asked me if I was going to have any New Year's resolutions. I said, no, I'm not the problem. That's right. Oh, that's right, Peter. If you can get out there and have some fun, and it's not like you have to be, the big mountain man. Just go out there and find some place to park and relax. You know, I mean, I'm 70 years. I just turned 70 in September, so I'm still out there. Had a heart attack 2 or 3 years ago. I got 7 stents, and so I'm not saying that it's easy. It can be hard sometimes, but well, if you can swing it, get out there and do it. Yeah, that's all right. You got to keep them on their toes, DJ. Especially them Michigan cops. Yeah, yeah, I know. I understand that, good old boy. Uh, that was what was happening too, and that's why they decided to start fining people for doing it. See, great minds think alike, DJ. Yeah, see, they didn't even offer that. And even the auto shop, it was I think it was 2 semesters, and it was very basic. That's all you got. Nothing, nothing advanced to it at all. Now that they bring a car out and they create a problem, and then it's up to the class teams to figure out what's wrong with it. Yeah, they didn't do that back then. Yeah, DJ, that cop did sound kind of apprehensive a little bit, didn't he? So I kind of been thinking about going out to the lake, but like I said last week or last time I did the live stream, it's $12 a night, and it's all you get is a little fire ring and a canopy type thing, and it's been really cold out there too, cold and humid by the lake. Get that lake water cold, not like you get in Michigan where you get lake water snow, but lake effect snow, I guess they call it, right, DJ? And then the fact, there's a lot of people that go out there too. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to hang out here at the house and you know go out in March or so, early March. Depending on the weather, of course. I think I was saying a couple of weeks ago that, a few years ago I could go out and stand in waist deep snow and do a video, but not now. No way. There ain't no water in there anyway. The $12 a night is the cheaper one. The other one's $15 a night. It's got a shower. Whoa, boy. Still no electric and no potable water. I think everybody should be taught some basics about it. I mean, as much as as you can do nowadays with all the computers and and sensors and all that stuff on them. That's why I like my truck. There's no computers. There's nothing on it. It's just you know a coil, distributor, or spark plugs and wires, and that's it. And a carburetor. Only thing that's going to kill that is if I, throw a rod or something like that. You know, get a cracked distributor cap or something. $10, $15, you can get it running again. I've been working on cars for a long time. I have. Most of it was first you learn what not to do, and then you learn how to fix it. I had a 65. I had a 65 myself. A convertible, a red convertible. A white perforated leather interior. You're just mean, DJ. I've rebuilt a few engines over the years. Sometimes windshield wipers give me fits, though. No standard. Be right back again. I don't remember what mine was. It was just a common one. I always wanted an Eldorado, but never run into one. Yeah, I don't even remember what mine was, what size engine it was. I know it was just one big old tank. I can tell you that. Yeah, take that one out and go camping in the trunk. I thought you sold one, didn't you? Now you got another one, DJ? Yeah, bungalow. I remember used to, stand right inside in the engine compartment. You can't do that now, but you can stand right inside of them. Barely get your hand in there to change a spark plug nowadays. Oh, okay. I must have missed that one. I remember. I think it was it. I think the video you just did. I think that's where I found out that you sold the one. Or yeah, I guess you sold it. You fixing that trailer up, DJs, to sell it before you head to Texas? I know for a while I kept thinking you were going to get it towed down there. You set me straight on that, a few weeks ago, but I just thought you were going to fix that up and haul it down there. Yeah, I understand that, good old boy. Oh, okay. I remember this last time I talked to you about it, you said it would be way too expensive to try to pull it down there or have it hauled down there. But I was thinking, I kept thinking, you put all that time and work and money in it, and the price was right. I know that, 50 cents. Take it down there to Texas with you. It'd be a nice trailer when you to get set up in down there. I really like the slats that you put in for room dividers. I made it look pretty classy. I like that a lot. They look like maybe 1x. Yeah, I understand that, Bungalow. In fact, there was a joke going around on on Facebook. You know, the young people think, "Oh, you're going to change the world." You know, we're young and you know we're smart and we're going to change the world. And the response to that was, "What do you mean? You can't even start a lawnmower." I really like that, DJ. It really made it look classy. Like, another thing too, Bungalow is get a standard transmission car. You know, they can't hardly steal that because they can't move it. My own daughter can't believe that, you know, wasn't that long ago there wasn't any computers and cell phones. You had a cell phone, boy, you was rich. Okay, cool. I'll be watching that. Yeah, my wife's youngest sister, youngest daughter. I asked her, you know, what it was like to be in school now. She says we're taught that we can do anything we want. Well, yeah, if you put your mind to it, you can do what you want. But you know, like she said, most of them think that it means they can just behave any way they want. Yeah, that's right. That's right, good old boy. Would you mind telling me your name so I don't have to keep calling you good old boy? You probably are, but you know, it's easier to say your name, I hope. Now, my dad spent most of my years growing up on the couch. He was addicted to pain meds pretty bad, Demerol. So he just spent a lot of time just laying on the couch, not being able to move much. So he wasn't much there. My brother was 13 years older than me, so he wasn't around. So most everything I learned, I learned on my own. Okay, Roger, I'll try to remember that. You might have to remind me one more time later. Roger. Gotcha, Roger. Roger. Okay, let's not do airplane. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah. And stop calling me Shirley. That's the best movie. They don't make movies like that anymore. And surely you remember that. I'm Michelle. Mickey, how you doing? Hey, Mickey, I finally got to where I can center. The biggest problem I was having was I had too big of a ball of clay for my expertise. So I tried a smaller one, a little less than a pound, and I got that one centered right away. And I was able to open it and pull it out pretty good. I'm just still having trouble, pulling it, pulling a wall on it. Oh, okay, Mickey. Mickey the lurker. Uh-huh. Okay, guys, now we got to watch what we say. No, I'm just kidding, Mickey. I think you can keep up with all of us. Yeah, I get it too thin in the center and then I tear it. When I'm pulling up, it starts to get thin and then I tear it right there, twists off. Yeah, you probably know we were talking about young people in cars. I think I've got a draft or something in here tonight. The smoke keeps going past the camera and didn't do that before. Okay, Roger. Good to see you. Happy New Year. You must work at the hospital? Hey, Dan. Your little drafty area? Yeah, when I was married, my little sister-in-law would get out there and she'd get just dirty and greasy as I did. She loved it. Yeah, I guess if if you're working in the emergency room, you got to be expecting some traffic tonight. Yeah, Bungalow. There's a few RVers that have had transmission troubles. Eric, Nomadic Fanatic, and then that hobo guy. I can't think of his name now. He's had some transmission troubles. That's one thing about my truck. They put the big C6 in it, so as a heavy-duty transmission. They usually used them in law enforcement cars as well. So it's a pretty good transmission. I got in trouble for saying that before. Hobotech, that's it, Dan. Yeah, I hate working on my own car now. I'd rather give somebody a couple of bucks, to do stuff like that. The ex's son's always needing a little extra cash now and then, and he's pretty inexpensive. He just likes to do it. I wished I'd had the 460 DJ, but $200 truck, so I had to take with what was in it. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, Dan. We had to take the transmission out of the truck to get to the rear main seal, and I was talking about it, and I used that word and got demonetized for it. And I sent him a email stating that was American slang for transmission. And besides that, what was it doing, underneath the truck, being bolted to the back of the transmission? Or being bolted to the back of the motor. Well, that 302 will suck some gas too. Sometimes when it's pulling really hard, it'll use quite a bit of gas. It's got the 2-barrel on it, but still. But if I had the 460, it wouldn't be pulling so hard. I mean, it's a 8% grade. The last hill's 30 miles at 8%. So, it's pretty long, hard pull for that 302. Yeah, that was my point, DJ. I was pretty belligerent about the whole thing too. Yeah, I don't. The only ones that I watch Eric little bit now and then Hobotech, I see him every now and then, but I don't pay too much attention to the rest of them. Can't prevent Kevin. I'll watch him every now and then, but not too often. Yeah, see, that's the thing, DJ, is the power, pulling power. Last year when I went out to the OTR, after you get down out of the mountains from here, and you're going through Phoenix, through the valley there, and then west, it's pretty flat. So I got between 12 and 13 on it with the camper. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, it is sensitive. I don't, for the life of me, I can't figure out why, but you know. Yeah, I know. That's yeah, especially the Clinton one, whatever the dog's name is. Yeah, most of it's all the same. You know, seen one, seen them all. I'm struggling for content most of the time, but at least I change it up every now and then. They've been kind of looking at my telescope sitting in the back there. It's all buried under clothes and stuff now. I've been kind of looking at it, maybe try to get it out a little bit. But I have to admit as well that when I get up in the mountains, it's pretty much the same thing. Morning campfire coffee chats, and that's about it. Little walk here and there. Wow, that's a good deal. There's a lot of bicycles there too, isn't there? Can you imagine Americans riding their bikes around? Pfft, that'll never happen. Not motorcycles, but bicycles. Ah, excuse me. Well, that'd be all right, DJ. I mean, any excuse in the world, you not have to go to work. I think most Americans, Buglow, if you know, we could be, less than a mile from work and we'd still drive our car. And that's why we're all so fat and lazy. Or that's me, I'm fat and lazy. Right back again. Yeah. Understand that, DJ. I have no idea what noise you're talking about. I didn't do nothing. You gonna start that again, Mickey? I was talking to the kitty. You guys are just cruel, I'm telling you. All right, we're going to cut this off here pretty soon. We've got about 10 minutes left. It's an hour and a half. I usually try to do between an hour and 2 hours, so kind of in the middle, and I'm getting tired. And I want to get my shoes off, get my feet up, and watch a movie or something. You know how that goes. Yeah, you got to have fun, I know. At my expense, right? Yeah. I think she went to bed. We had chili earlier. I'm sorry, we had chili last night. We had beans and ham tonight. So I won't be going anywhere tomorrow. Nah, not me, Mickey. I haven't seen that for years and years. Like I was saying in that last video, just, just another day for me. I know a lot of people celebrate it, but just the day that I put the new calendar up, that's all I do. That's all it means to me. Yeah, I've heard about those UK drivers. They're pretty wild, aren't they? I'm just giving you a hard time, Bungalow. Yeah, well, Lily's all sprawled out on my bed, so she won't be there for too long, I can tell you that. Huh. Looking at me. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I don't stay up for it anymore, Mickey. It's just not exciting anymore, just another year older. Yeah, I understand that. Takes you about a month to figure out what year it is, huh? Yeah, you got less than a year left, DJ, or something like that. Was it less than a year? You'll be heading out of there. Are you gonna head down there? As soon as you retire, or you gonna hang out in Michigan there for a little bit, or how's that gonna work? Is CJ going with you? Hi, John. Happy New Year, bud. I'm just getting ready to shut down here pretty soon. But yep, that's it. 169 days. So you're gonna head down there right away? Happy New Year, John. TJ, I'm sorry, I said CJ. All right, oh well, sorry about that. Snowing pretty good there today, John. Was it today or yesterday it was snowing? Yeah, good one, Dan. Oh, well. Okay, I'm not going to touch that one. Yeah, it looked like it was. There were pretty big flakes coming down. Yeah, therapy. Okay. whatever. Yeah, I remember when I was up there. It'd start snowing and be that way for days. I remember waking up in one New Year's morning and there's 3 feet of snow in the parking lot. That was interesting. Yeah, get them uh, block heaters plugged in. Yeah, they're saying the Midwest is going to get hit pretty hard if it hasn't started already. Yeah, now that you said all that, huh, DJ? All right, peeps. I guess that's about it for me. I've had it. Yeah, that's the way to do that. Buy it, much as you can at one time so you can take advantage of a sale. I've had my share of cars, though. You drive up to the gas station and tell them, hey, fill it with oil and check the gas, will you? Yeah, thank you, Muglow, I will. Good to see you. Well, be sure and come in here on Monday nights. We do this on Monday nights, if you didn't already know that. I'm not going to do the commercial thing tonight because Chin already did one, so. So, Happy New Year, guys, gals. I hope it's a good one this year coming up. It's a pretty good one this last year, so maybe this year new one will be a good one. I hope y'all stay out of trouble, be safe, and try to have a good evening. And talk to y'all later. Hey, Jimmy. Sorry, man. I just was logging off. Happy New Year, Jimmy, anyway. See you next year, Dan. Yeah, you were, Jimmy, but that's okay. Better late than never. All right, good night, all. I'm gonna leave it running. I'm shut the camera and the mic off. You guys can do your chatting there for a little while if you want.